Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. Nia Jax recently took shots at Jimmy Uso while responding to Naomi. The irresistible force was busted open on this week's SmackDown and was on the receiving end of a message from the 37-year-old. On SmackDown, Jax failed to regain the WWE Women's Championship that she had lost to Tiffany Stratton earlier in the year. Stratton cashed in her Money in the Bank contract on her former ally, dethroning her to win her first singles title on the main roster. Naomi took digs at Jax after she was busted open on SmackDown. In response, the powerhouse brought up Gunther's attack on Jimmy Uso. For those unaware, the ring general busted Jimmy open on Raw after their singles match leading up to his World Heavyweight Championship match against Jey Uso at WrestleMania 41. Ricochet reacted to Naomi continuing her feud with Jade Cargill. Naomi has continued her feud with Jade Cargill despite suffering a loss at WrestleMania 41. WWE Hall of Famer Ricochet thought the two superstars would conclude their rivalry at WrestleMania after Cargill's victory. On the Off the Top podcast, Ricochet asked the two superstars to make amends and get back on the same page. He said, "Naomi and Big Jade were part of the Big Three with Bianca Belair. The trio teamed up at WrestleMania XL in a 6-woman tag team match against Damaged CTRL. The Glow eventually betrayed the former AEW star after assaulting her in the parking lot. This led to a singles match between the two women at the grandest stage of them all last month." In 2017, Sumic joined the Sportskeeda wrestling team and is best known for his work with the WWE team. He has previously contributed to the Sportskeeda AEW, MMA, and the football team where he specifically covered the Major League Soccer. In 2024, Sumic crossed 50 million reads for Sportskeeda WWE. While working under Sportskeeda MMA, he interviewed prominent UFC fighters, including Justin Gaethje, Sean O'Malley, and Corey Sandhagen, among others. He is also being followed by John Cena on X, formerly Twitter. Apart from his love for professional wrestling, Sumic also watches football and has been a lifelong follower of Liverpool FC and Mohun Bagan. He has also been following the Indian Super League and remains the only content creator to have traveled across India to watch 7 ISL matches in 7 days, a video which currently sits at 26K views on his YouTube channel. His channel currently amasses over 120K views. As aforementioned, Sumic also likes to make content for his YouTube channel and travel to various places either with family, friends, or solo, or go on road trips. Nia Jax sparks controversy by targeting Jimmy Uso with bold statement involving former world champion. Sends a clear message to Naomi. In the ever-evolving world of WWE drama, tensions continue to rise, especially within the broader Anoa'i wrestling family. This time, it's powerhouse superstar Nia Jax who's ignited a firestorm after taking a sharp dig at Jimmy Uso, drawing attention to a controversial moment from his past involving a former world champion. Jax, never one to hold back, didn't just stop there. She took it one step further by directly addressing Naomi, Jimmy Uso's wife, with a message that has fans buzzing across the wrestling world. The heated words from Nia Jax during a backstage interview segment on WWE programming, or perhaps a cryptic social media post, as is common in today's WWE storytelling. Nia Jax threw some pointed shade at Jimmy Uso. In her statement, Jax referenced the infamous incident in 2023 when Jimmy cost former WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns a crucial victory at SummerSlam, triggering the beginning of the Bloodline's downfall. "Some people out here trying to call themselves Day One, but all I see is betrayal and weakness," Jax said, in a direct allusion to Jimmy's betrayal of Reigns. "You don't stab your own family in the back, especially when it's the man who made you relevant." Though she didn't use Jimmy's name, the connection was crystal clear. Jimmy's betrayal of Roman Reigns, his cousin, and then tribal chief, marked a turning point in Bloodline history. By bringing up that incident, Jax seemingly positioned herself in strong support of Roman Reigns' legacy, while simultaneously calling out Jimmy's inconsistencies and lack of loyalty. A message to Naomi. Caught in the crossfire? Jax didn't stop at attacking Jimmy's loyalty. In what many are calling a personal and direct message, she also had some choice words for Naomi, who is currently making waves in WWE's women's division after returning to the company following a successful stint in TNA, Impact Wrestling. Naomi, I see you shining again, doing your thing, reclaiming your worth. Just remember, your light should never be dimmed by someone else's shadow, Jax said. While the message on the surface seemed like supportive advice, it was layered with implications. Fans were quick to interpret it as a not-so-subtle jab suggesting that Jimmy's recent chaos within the bloodline and his controversial actions may be holding Naomi back, or perhaps that he doesn't deserve her loyalty. The context behind the drama. The complex dynamic between the members of the Andrade family has been a recurring theme in WWE for years. The Bloodline saga elevated Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso into main event stardom. However, cracks began to form in the storyline, particularly following Jimmy's decision to turn on Roman Reigns, which led to factional divides and blurred allegiances. Nia Jax, a cousin to all involved, returned to WWE in 2023 with a dominant attitude and a determination to reshape the women's division. Her allegiance within the family has always remained ambiguous, until now. This recent shot at Jimmy appears to clarify where her loyalty lies, firmly with Roman Reigns and the preservation of what the bloodline once stood for. Moreover, with Solo Sikoa now asserting himself as the new tribal chief and aligning himself with outside muscle like Tama Tonga, internal strife within the family has only grown. Jax's comments seem to be her way of planting a flag in the ground, aligning herself with the dominant side of the family narrative. Naomi's rise and potential response. Naomi, meanwhile, has been on a journey of rediscovery and reinvention. Her return to WWE was met with loud applause, and she has since proven herself as a fierce competitor worthy of championship gold. However, her involvement in bloodline politics has remained mostly off-screen, until now. Jax's message could serve as a narrative catalyst, pulling Naomi deeper into the ongoing family war. Will Naomi publicly stand by her husband, or will Jax's pointed comments push her to reevaluate her position? Some fans speculate that this is the beginning of a long-brewing storyline that could see Naomi either join the women's division feud involving Jax or take a side in the larger bloodline conflict. Naomi siding with Nia Jax, even temporarily, would mark a dramatic turn in WWE storytelling and raise the stakes of future confrontations. The WWE Universe reacts. The WWE Universe has not been shy in expressing opinions on this unfolding drama. Social media platforms erupted following Jax's comments. Many fans applauded her boldness and praised her for bringing back an edge to her character that had been missing in previous runs. Others, however, criticized her for taking personal jabs, arguing that family issues should remain private, even in the scripted world of WWE. Some also speculated whether her words were part of a larger storyline or if they reflected real backstage heat. Regardless of perspective, one thing is clear. Nia Jax has injected new life into both the women's division and the broader bloodline saga. What's next? With Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, and other major events on the horizon, WWE Creative could easily expand this personal tension into a larger feud. There is potential for tag team matches, intergender bouts, or even mixed storyline promos featuring Jimmy, Naomi, and Jax. If Naomi does choose to respond, it could either cement her loyalty to her husband or signal a shift in her own career trajectory, one that puts her in conflict with her own family ties. WWE has a rich history of turning personal and family-driven stories into classic rivalries, and this situation has all the makings of one. Final thoughts. Nia Jax's bold statements have reopened old wounds and possibly started new battles. By bringing up Jimmy Uso's past betrayal and addressing Naomi with layered advice, she's put herself in the center of two of WWE's most compelling stories. the ongoing collapse of the bloodline, and the rise of strong, independent women in WWE. Only time will tell whether this was a one-off comment or the beginning of something much bigger. But if history is any indicator, when family drama spills into the WWE ring, the consequences are anything but predictable.